Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
In case I hear the laughter, that's because I just took off my shirt.
Yeah. It should have been more like,
Wah, 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 wah.
That's what it should have been.
Damn, you're saying. Happy birthday. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Y'all know what we do Monday through Friday. Today, the triad is here. And I call this a triad because that's a powerful stance. When you got three legs, we're moving this thing. Chanie on the ones and twos bringing us to you. Of course, she got her Rise and Grind Morning shirt on.
Yeah, she was ready.
She was ready. Too bad we only
I wish we had the memo.
You know, mine is actually in my car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is somewhere I do not know. So I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, we go up on our subscribers.
Oh, we're most definitely going up on our subscribers. Shout out to everybody subscribe to our Rise and Grind Morning pages on YouTube, on YouTubius. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful actress. She's intelligent. She got a new movie out called Broad Day.
Yay.
She played the best dead person I've ever seen in my life.
Why would you do that?
Ladies and gentlemen, Brittany Chanel.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, and it's 60-something degrees outside. We should all be grateful.
67 already?
It's 62 when I got out of the car. We should be so forever
Quit
grateful.
shaking your leg.
What is shaking the table?
That's Chanie.
Stop shaking the table.
She thinks she Missy Elliott or somebody.
Jesus.
Does she?
And the gentleman you're hearing is none other than the perfect gentleman, the one and only B.Todd is in the building.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Top of the top.
Yeah.
Miles got that grape in his hand. You don't know what to do.
These grapes is good. I dropped one and I'm upset. I'm trying to think, should I just bend over, just grab it? But
Please don't do any type of bending.
You know what?
So you doing the bending?
Hey, Shan.
You was quick on your feet that time. You was quick on your feet that time, girl. You was good. You was good. You was quick on your feet that time.
So let me get this straight. She said something.
She was on the quick on her feet.
Shut your ass up.
Because
baby.
yours is always
off. All right, y'all.
Always.
Always. Hey,
we could be having a moment where someone is about to drop a tear, and Miles coming with the foolishness. Miles
gonna do it every time.
He gonna do it every time.
Every
Why?
single time.
I just want to ask one question. Why?
He don't know.
Do
He
you
really
not
can't
know?
tell you.
Or is it
Hold on,
really
wait a
because
minute,
of
wait a
your
minute.
comedy? Like, because it's so near and dear to your heart, so you use laughter instead of crying?
There you go.
You know what?
I'm so tired of crying.
No, really, is that true?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very
That
tired of
makes sense,
crying.
then.
I'm
That makes sense because you
Listen.
do it all the time.
So I always listen to the AI music that I created, right? So I let them hear the one I did about Missy, and then I play the one about my mama. I started tearing up. Maria started crying. She had to. I said, you know what? I'm so tired of crying. Let me change the mood. So I just took off my shirt.
That'll do it.
See,
Mood ruined.
That'd be one of them, right
then
there.
everybody bust out laughing. We got one of our guest hosts in. He from Good Game Production, the one and only Calvin Dealers in the building, y'all.
What up?
Did you unmute him?
Oh, you know what though?
What?
My bad, Cal. I ain't gonna do that to you. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Cal. Can you
Can you hear us?
well, unmute
We
the
don't.
microphone.
We don't hear you though.
She got that's okay, Chanie. She's not being award winning today.
Why I don't mute
Hold on.
You
Cal,
forgot.
do you hear us?
themselves.
There he is.
There you go.
There he is.
All right, Calvin look like Cal. You like you could be Ray Charles' cousin right about now, but the seeing one. I ain't shit.
Thank you, Rhea. I appreciate you.
Rhea on here already. She don't got-
Yes.
she don't got
I hope
nothing to do.
nobody heard of me to Rhea because he didn't gave away the whole movie. He gave away the movie.
I ain't giving away the whole movie. That wasn't the best part, but you did your thing on that one.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Then how he was looking, I thought you was probably just reading your lines,
I really wasn't. I was breathing. I was actually not breathing.
trying not to breathe.
Well, I was in prayer. That's the only way it works.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta. Well, for me,
Okay.
you gotta focus on something else to not breathe, baby.
So if y'all get a chance to download the app or TV, that's TVEI app, and it should be on any TVs. And,
I think it's better to do it from the phone and then mirror it to the TV.
okay.
It seems to be best for.
And look up Broad Day. It's the #1 film on there.
It is. As soon as you go on there, it pops up.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Broad Day.
And check out Record in Time. That's on there too. I'm in that as well.
Yes.
TV series, a sci-fi TV series that I did.
And Show China. What's the name of it? What is the name?
That's off right now. So they revamped it.
Yeah.
And it's actually called Ether. So they're gonna redoing all of that, and it's coming on Tubi like super soon. So like everything I've done will be back on Tubi.
Nice.
They
Nice.
revamped everything.
I like that.
Yeah, to make
There's
it better.
nothing wrong with a revamp.
Yeah.
And what's dope about Tubi, you could just type your name in and see everything you was a part of.
Yeah,
That's fire.
That's what I
like
like about that.
Yeah, so when my one project comes
Hey,
out,
Tom.
I'll be happy.
Yep.
So in my one project, because I'm not in no credits in a whole bunch of other stuff I was a part of, which is cool. Shout
Does
out
that bother you or no?
No, hell no.
Probably because you.
Yeah, I don't.
makes sense.
I don't be caring. I'll be like, whatever. Shout out to everybody who don't think about me. I say fuck y'all now. Is that wrong, Todd?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course not with Todd. Because Todd, he be saying that about his own kids. Todd is the true definition of F them kids.
I'm with them.
That is so sad.
Kids could fuck you up mentally, for real.
They can.
They
I don't
can.
know. Me and Chanie I can't comment on
I
that.
can't relate.
So, and when I have them, then I'll call you off.
Yeah, please.
Oh my God.
Please do.
I'm really hoping that I don't have that problem because I probably
don't think I'm
won't.
gonna call nobody in the beginning because I'm gonna still be in shock. Oh, this real.
Todd, you know how it's gonna be bad.
I'm definitely gonna be a
'Cause
very.
then we're gonna be called Uncle Todd and Uncle Miles. You been
yeah.
called Uncle Miles over here?
Definitely.
You been called Uncle Miles over here?
I definitely know that I'm going to be very militant though.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I already
Very
know.
I'm gonna
militant
be in
and structured.
denial. I'm gonna be denial. at the
Yeah,
beginning.
be militant. But I'm gonna be loving
Shady
though.
children gonna run all over her.
Yeah, they are.
They be
said no.
They'll be
I
like,
ain't gonna lie.
no. They'll be
I ain't
like,
gonna
no.
lie.
She'll be like, well, maybe if we could just compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
I'm gonna try, y'all.
It's gonna be
She
very.
gonna be the most chocolate white parent ever.
No, you're in timeout.
She'll let you on timeout, go in that corner, and they'll be like,
No, what? Like
I'm
1, 2.
I believe
like,
it.
I'm like,
Yeah, I believe
I believe it.
No,
I'm gonna try gentle parenting. I will try gentle parenting.
Telly be giving people grace that don't deserve it at all
the time.
So I know what type of parent she's
She's definitely gonna be that parent.
But see, them gonna be mine, so that's different. I can do, what I need to do.
I just got a strong feeling. I'm like, girl, you better get them kids together
early.
Yeah,
that's why the dad got.
You gonna be calling me and Miles before Brittany will.
Oh no, y'all gonna have to probably call to check on my kids. Make sure they okay.
Your mama ain't hang you upside down in the closet.
Make sure they still breathing
off the balcony.
Listen,
damn.
I got a look as a child, and I have a look for my children.
Okay, you up at greeting your TV already? Never mind. Listen, hey y'all, let's go to the topic of the day.
Playing with these kids.
I'm doing like it's a game show. Let's go to the topic of the day.
Right. That's why. Okay.
Does designer equate to poor mentality?
Damn.
I think so. Because to some degree, a lot of black folks, a lot of niggas, they tend to buy all this designer stuff and don't have nothing in the bank, don't have good credit. They credit score look like God knows what. You know what I'm saying?
Look like a 3-story apartment.
Yeah, and it's like you done sat up here, you done spent over $1,000 for the buffs, you done spent over $200 for the Jordans, and whatever you spent on the jeans, and for what? Just to impress. And most of the time, a lot of dudes is doing it just to impress other dudes, which is weird. We live in a very weird era. It's not even for the women. I see dudes get fresh.
No more? I thought it was for us.
It was supposed to be for y'all.
It should be for us.
You know, when I used to do that crap, it was for y'all. Now dudes is doing it to be around other dudes and look alike. Play twin days.
I mean, they say the same thing for women. They say women do it for...
Women do dress for other women.
Yeah, they don't do it for men.
Women definitely don't dress for men.
They dress for other women.
Big competitions.
But about them buffs, I cannot spend $1,000 on nothing I put on my face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not even a facelift. Okay.
Brittany, I'm not doing it.
I can't.
I was about to say something, but it's
you moving with Grace.
I'm going moving with Grace. What I'm
So we switching roles now? What is this? Okay.
Never.
Okay.
We can never switch roles.
I mean,
literally, we can never switch. Yeah, like you are Miles and I am Brittany.
Okay. It'd be a Freaky Friday. That's one of my favorite movies.
You know they coming out with part 2.
Freaky,
but we'll get back on that.
That was actually a good song.
But it's really strategic with the whole blacks wanting to buy certain things, right? So that was just something that the whites used to do to market and sell different things,
and we be
and they fall for it. So it was just more so like if he rides this or if he dresses like this or if he's that means he's of status and he's important, and they've been doing that since the beginning of time, and a lot of people really have kind of fell for it.
I'm gonna tell you, got me out. I'm gonna tell you, who got me out of that. Russell Simmons.
Oh, when he just started wearing his vest everywhere he goes.
No, when that's 50 Cent.
No, he did. He had a sweater vest.
Yeah, the Argyles. But what I'm saying is, when I stayed in his Manhattan apartment with Boss, he said, listen, why y'all just sitting around not doing? He's like, y'all just sitting around not doing nothing. And Boss was like, no, we waiting to go to the studio. He said, baby girl, you gotta do something. You in New York City.
Who's talking? Oh, Russell.
And so
let me imitate people.
I'm sorry. So he was just telling us that we need to get out about
something.
That sounds like Calvin.
That's Calvin.
Oh, okay.
Calvin watching porn and being on the camera is not working.
Now, I was trying to get the chat up there.
Okay.
Okay. Turn your volume down. So,
turn your radio down. So Russell, he basically
my mic up too high.
Yeah. But no, Russell has said to us, like, when y'all go out, because he gave Boss a stipend, so she could spend money every day. But me and her, we would order hamburgers at middle of the night, and them hamburgers were like $48.
Oh,
right. And he said
$48 for a hamburger.
The class ended
48.
soon on that.
So he came in the door. He said, "Who in the fuck ate $800 worth of food in 2 days?" He was like this. We know how much it costs.
Y'all don't ask
but
that?
it was his Manhattan apartment. It's like their room service. So their menus, you order food. You know what I mean? They don't have no.
Is expensive.
First of all, if you stay in them apartments, you don't need to know how much shit costs, because if you can't afford it, your ass wouldn't be staying there. But Russell didn't stay in this particular apartment. He was like, and look at this shit. You just like a Detroit people. Y'all got all this shit on. right? And he made me realize he didn't wear designer clothes. He didn't wear suits. You know what I mean? Or nothing. He wore hoodies, sweat tops.
I need a good suit. No, I can't do that.
And gym shoes. And gym shoes was
I get the the concept, but when it's time to suit up, I'm suiting up.
So how he broke it down, he said, for him, he didn't wear suits because he felt like people bullshit because they hide behind the suit.
Got you.
You know what I mean? He said, when I walk in, I like things straight up and I like to be comfortable. If I'm be walking around in this office all damn day, running around and sitting down, I can't be sitting up here doing my tie and all that. You never caught him in a suit. He wore a suit jacket, but he always had a T-shirt up under. And the most dressiest you ever seen him was in the Argyle sweatshirt, sweat vest. When the Fat Farm started doing the Argyle stuff. But other than that, he didn't do it. And he made me realize spending all that money on clothes, that was like pointless. And I think that's when he lost people in his design as far as Fat Farm.
Probably.
Because also Macy's.
I didn't really like Fat Farm.
Macy's made him change everything. Because at first he had, I don't know if y'all remember, he had a bull with one horn.
No,
I didn't wear Fat Farm.
Yeah, when it first came out, it was a bull one horn.
I don't remember wearing Fat Farm.
Fat Farm wasn't like popular. Like Baby Fat was cool, and that was his wife, Kimora Lee stuff. But like Fat Farm wasn't all of that.
I wore FUBU. I wore Sean John. I wore Rockaware.
Yeah,
and
I didn't like them. I hated their attitudes and everything.
Fat Farm,
so you never
That's
wore
different.
Fat Farm was almost wearing like lugs.
No, I wore designer.
Fat Farm was like wearing lugs. Like I
hated lugs.
Like wearing lugs.
I don't know what that is.
I hated lugs.
Like the fake version of Tim's.
Yeah,
to me, I mean,
that's what, they're boots. They're boots. They're horrible looking boots.
Lugs commercials was crazy though.
Yo, they bit off of Tim's. They bit off of Wallabies.
I don't know Wallabies.
Oh, you never seen? Oh, man.
I don't know
Wallabies. Yeah,
they was around the time. They came out around the same time as Hush Puppies, or a little after Hush Puppies.
But I like Hush Puppies.
Yeah.
Hush Puppies, were they at Payless?
No,
I guess
they were.
No,
They started. They must have started
because
off
that's
at
on the
Payless.
only Hush Puppies I heard of was from Payless.
When they switched, because mine was at JCPenney.
No, what happened was
And I had penny loafers with the penny in
Hush
it.
Puppies was in too.
Yeah, Hush Puppies come from a shoe store called Buster Brown's. That's the original store. Was Buster Brown's.
I remember Buster Brown's.
And then Buster Brown's, when Hush Puppies became popular, other stores started distributing Hush Puppies.
Okay, so then I got them when they became popular.
Because what happened was, in Northland, JCPenney's was on one end, and Hudson's was on the other, or Macy's, right? But in the middle of the mall, everybody used to come because this was the Foot Locker, Buster Brown's, Sibley's were. And so they were like, okay, wait a minute, they're not coming in our stores. So they started distributing items that was in these stores. And that's how Lotto, remember Lotto's?
Who was Lotto?
That was like the cartoony.
No,
that was Lot 29.
Yeah, Lot 29 is the that was the fake iceberg.
Lotto, you can remove the logo and you can change your logo to different colors.
I know you lying.
No,
that's what Lake's talking about. Maybe cross colors.
Colors.
No, cross colors. That's what that was during that time.
Oh,
and even cross colors.
Cross colors was his own brand.
Yeah,
you being able to change your logo was wild.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Was it like a Velcro type of situation?
Oh yeah.
But now I don't know what you're wearing.
Right.
What are you wearing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Rhea said I don't think it equates to a poor mentality because if you like good quality, you pay for it. I pay for it if I have it, but if I don't, foolishness. And that's the part where I'm talking about how it equates to a poor mentality. Don't buy it if you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's stupid. I said, what is it? What sense does it make to spend your last on some designer shit that doesn't that ain't got your name on it? It's somebody else's name, and you ain't pay your rent.
Well, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like you got all this fancy electronic and all this other stuff, but you ain't got the money for the rent. What are you doing?
Exactly.
That's how I look at it. But I mean, I do know life is life, and for some people and things like that. But
things can get out of hand.
But every time, like I feel like every time you get money, that's the first thing you go do is go buy some
but
designer
I feel like
stuff.
for African Americans, I feel like that's
Look at you being politically correct.
Yeah, African Americans exactly
Being demirable.
Black folk.
Thank you. Black folk, I feel like we take pride in looking nice and wearing designer things like that because people aren't expecting us to
be able to afford or wear that stuff. So I feel like we take pride in wearing those things.
I take it that we stupid.
I disagree, Shan. I disagree.
Okay.
I think it's more so not us taking pride in wearing. I think it's us taking pride in, like Britt said, being status symbols over each other.
Right.
Okay, so you think the battle was within each other?
Yes.
Of course, yeah. Because it's like I said.
Yeah, it could be
earlier this
competition
week,
within. Yeah.
And
we don't own distribution, so it's like all we worried about is who can buy it and who can't. We don't own none of it.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing. I use it as an experiment when I was on college campus. So during the week, I would like wear sweatpants and all of that. So when the weekend would hit, that's when I would put that on.
Yeah.
And,
It'll pop
oh,
out.
hey, you go to school here? Hey, that is like.
you know I was saying girl with the sweatpants.
Exactly.
The same girl with sweatpants.
And
on.
that's-
Like it's crazy, and it's the same for women too, especially y'all West Siders. On the East Side, it's big on the West Side. I don't care what y'all say.
Yeah.
Y'all are really heavy on that on the West Side. When I used to go to the hair salon, I would come in there just regular or whatever. But then when I started coming and wearing purses and doing things, it's a whole different conversation now with the women.
Yeah,
It's bigger on the West Side than it is on the East Side. Like East Side don't care as much,
Shit.
but the West Side,
As far as
They
designer,
care.
oh baby,
No, he said
they do. But I'm saying like
The
it's
guys
heavy,
care. No, the guys-
heavy on the West
No,
Side.
I will say the guys care more so on the East Side when it comes to the buff.
Yeah, but
and
I'm
things
talking about
that
like
in the 10.
Look, I put it like this. I'm not gonna lie. Rhea said something about designer being better quality, right?
Yeah.
Nothing is.
I
better.
don't agree with that.
No, I don't
I
agree.
don't- yeah.
So what happens is nothing is better. It all depends on how you take care of it, right?
That's facts.
There was a thing. There was a store called Jeans West where you could get 2 pair of jeans for $30, right? But if you put them in the cleaners, you the freshest dude in the place. I don't care what's what. Now if you throw them in the washing machine. And you put them on regular tumble. They're not coming out the same way they went in.
Right.
So, but what I'm trying to say is, but it's the same thing when I seen when my boy had a Gucci sweater and his dumb ass just threw it in the washing machine.
Yeah, no, you gotta hang them up.
Yeah, there is some. I mean, some things you do, and it'll tell you this must be dry cleaned or something like that. You
People
do
don't
have
be
to
reading them
read.
damn
They
labels.
don't.
That's so
They only
sad.
look at it for the size.
But I do think it's all in the. I think it's a matter of how you take care of things because you could go to Walmart and have on a begging outfit,
Yeah.
and nobody knows.
That's true.
You know?
I agree.
And I also think it's who it's on.
They-
That
thank
it
you.
makes
It depends on like
You
who's
ever seen-
actually wearing the
You
clothing.
ever seen somebody have on Louis or Gucci and they still look lame?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
it
what
makes
I'm
them
talking
look
about.
lamer.
Hey, Todd,
It can
every
make them
day,
look
Todd.
lamer.
Every day, Todd.
Yeah.
Every day,
When he
literally.
goes from the
People need
glasses
up
to
for
the
that.
earrings to the belt to the
To the
shoes
chain.
to the purse to
Yeah.
the chain. You be like, okay, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
First of all, that's
Hey,
too
man.
much.
It's way too much.
When you wake up in the morning, we grown men, Todd. When we wake up, the clothes ain't on us.
Yeah.
I didn't get that one.
I didn't either
Cal.
because nobody clothes on them when they wake up in the
I'm
morning.
saying,
It's
when you
a
put them,
designer.
when you put them on,
Yeah.
your mentality shouldn't change when you put it on, or it
Exactly.
shouldn't even make you think you're something different than you
That's
are.
true.
That's
but if you
true.
look good, you feel good.
Hey, listen.
Shout out to Deontay.
Feeling good is cool,
I
but
bull
your
you or not.
personality trait shouldn't change for clothes.
I bull you
That's
not,
true.
man. One dude, it was my old barber. This dude straight up told me that he said, "Man, I ain't got no haircut." Mind you, he's a barber. He's like, "Man, I ain't got no haircut. I'm supposed
He
to go
doing
see this
your
girl."
hair.
He took his card. He just put him on. Said, "I'm about to be all right." Like that changed
I ain't gonna
everything.
lie. I ain't gonna
Some
lie.
guys feel that
That's
way.
like
that
us
is
sliding on a
nuts.
little lash. We'll be all right. That's
Hey,
really
that's
how
a real
it
thing,
is.
though.
I
That's
ain't
a
gonna
real
lie.
thing.
I never felt
and a
like
little
it was.
mascara.
You see?
You know,
You see?
feeling a little brown.
That's
good.
it.
I
That's
never
all
felt like it was
need.
gonna make a difference. Like, and I used to wear cardies. This is coming from somebody that used to wear them.
You used to wear them?
Yes, I don't. I did not see. I was still the same me.
Ooh,
I
be
didn't
the
walk
biggest
around.
turn off when I see dudes in them cars. I be
Cardi.
like, ugh.
I ain't gonna lie. I still like the older ones. The old
woods?
The old circle ones.
Oh yeah, those classics.
I mean, I don't like them at all.
No.
Some
I
guys
never
can
liked
wear
the
them,
cardi.
but I've never.
Once I-
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
what made me stop wearing them is when I realized like this person that we buying from didn't even like us.
Well, that's another
People
thing.
losing their life
Well,
behind it.
Well, that was the same with Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
He couldn't stand black people. That's why he in Coles right now.
Well,
I'm showing
And ain't nobody buying
I
them
heard
in
that was a
Coles
myth,
either.
though, Britt.
What?
Oh, the
No,
myth.
he did like blacks.
The Hilfiger thing.
No,
that was the truth.
When he said it on Oprah Winfrey, he said, "I didn't make my clothes for African Americans."
Christian Louis Vuitton said the same thing. Hermes, the purse, they felt the same way. They were upset when Cardi and the City Girls and all of them were wearing their brands.
Top of the top, caller, you on the air?
What up, though?
What up, though?
Hey, Tom.
Oh my God,
we'll be naked. We'll be naked out here if we don't wear clothes because of who don't like us.
That's true.
Black people don't like black people.
That's true, though. That's true.
But look, I just wanted to call and say this. Like, I hear the designer and the poor mentality, but what about the people that work hard, that save their money and accumulate designer, and they just build? It's a build up. Like, you got the same people that do the same thing with these phones, laptops, cars.
That's true.
You think they got a poor mentality because they?
No.
It's what it's standing for. You know what I'm saying?
Also, it's okay. I get it. It's kind of like what we was talking about the other day. Like, when I put it on, I'm about to kill him with this, and you go out there like, putting on what you got on.
Yeah.
That's like Tom. If I go get the Jordans that come out Saturday and stand in the damn line, and then when I come and stand in front of you, oh, Tom, you ain't got these.
Yeah, but
it ain't just about me being able to afford them no more. It's about me trying to make it.
Yeah, because I ain't standing in the line.
So when you ask does a designer equate to poor mentality, it's the mind state that you are in when you buy them and what you purchase them for. However, like somebody asked me, you ain't even spend $1,400 on those shoes? Hell no.
See, you got to think. My class was 2000. High school was a fashion show.
Yes.
So we came in there, all that, the iceberg, the bows. I wore all that. Minus my ninth grade year. My ninth grade year, I wasn't hitting on shit, but everything else, I made sure I was straight. And hell, my first kid's mama, she was straight too. I made sure she was straight.
But they just on you an intelligent person.
Why? Thank you, Miles.
Oh, hey Tom, one more thing, bro.
Oh no, which tone is this?
What you mean?
This is high value.
He's so irritated.
One more thing, Tom.
What up, dog?
Today, say like it's somebody's relationship breaking up now. The relationship is ending because somebody didn't get a purse, a designer purse, a jacket, pants, shoes, something. Somebody breaking up over that right now. That's a part of the poor mentality as well. We think it's supposed to carry over into relationships and it's supposed to be everybody's supposed to be a certain type of status and her man ain't as good as her man because he ain't getting her this. Like it's a sad state of affairs, man.
Yeah. So look, let me say this one thing that I'm gonna get off before Doc tell me thanks for calling in. So when I was married, I'm sitting here with two of my daughters right now, right? We had this thing that me and their moms, what we wore, they wore. So
that's real.
If we dressed, if we looking good, they couldn't look good. But I had this thing in the house, like, because once they get a certain age, they could pick their own clothes for school. But I made it to where they couldn't name the brand. Like, it don't matter what the fuck that brand is. I'm like, because there's some kids that go to school with y'all that wear no name brand. They got $1 million. Their parents got $1 million in their account because they went to school at Novat. They went to Novat public schools. So we was instilling that in them then, like, don't look down on them because they not dressed like you, because that shit don't mean nothing. So y'all just made me think back on that, and now I get exactly what y'all saying, man.
Yeah, that's real, bro. Yeah. And you know what? You reminded me of one of Fab's lines. He said, "If you walking around in Prada, make sure your baby wearing Prada too." So yeah, I agree. I agree with that. You looking good? Make sure your kids looking good too.
Yeah, that's a must. They should be looking good before you.
I'm about to hang up and finish watching.
All right, man. We appreciate you calling, bro.
Right, but so designer, right?
Yeah.
Poor mentality. It just said that Kanye spoke out on Beyonce and Jay-Z kids.
Yeah, we saw that foolishness this morning. Crazy. He should just be quiet. Basically, he was saying artificial insemination.
Oh.
Yes. We don't have to repeat. It doesn't matter. It's not important. What you had said with Fabulous, I was That was something my parents told me, like, you wear the clothes don't wear you. And it's like, just because that what it is, like, you still are Brittany at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My mother taught me about having good clothes.
Yeah.
Right? Like a London fog jacket is still one of the coldest jackets you ever gonna get. It's still one of the best jackets you're gonna get.
Columbia.
Yeah, and but these jackets are jackets that weather the storm. For real.
Oh yeah,
and they last forever.
Yeah,
I mean, and those are designers as well. You know what I mean? Like, there's someone's name on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just not, you know, it's just not that top of the line.
It's just not what we have made popular, right?
Exactly.
Because Champs was in Myers for I don't know how long. What was it? Champion was in Myers.
I thought you was talking about Champs. I'm like, Champs made by Ralph Lauren.
Champion was in.
I didn't know that.
Champs, not Champs. Chaps.
Chaps.
Yeah, my bad.
But
Chaps.
I'm saying, like, Champion was in Myers for I don't know how long.
Yeah. You know what you mean when it was $11 for a t-shirt?
Yes. And then all of a sudden it became popular. I'm like,
now it's $25.
What? So like right now, Reebok is in Walmart. I guarantee you in the next 2 to 3 years, Reebok is going to be something. Just like New Balance.
Yeah, New Balance was
Shaq got Reebok, Britt.
I'm telling you, it's going to be popular in a minute. Like, everybody going to be wanting to wear Reebok.
Shaq and Iverson running it.
It's about to be back popular because remember Iverson used to have he was doing something with Reebok and then
that's what saved his money career.
The Reebok.
Yeah, they put up they had money in trust for him.
That was smart.
Set aside so just in case, and then that's how he got $49 million.
Yeah.
Well, those other shoes from Walmart, where do they start with an A?
Avias.
Yeah, now those are super popular now.
I can't find them nowhere.
They're in DSW.
I want the $25
so you know
one.
They're in DSW.
The DSW and the actual site, they higher.
But they've gone up because now they're popular.
No, they've been popular. That was John Sally first got a deal with Avias.
Really?
Yeah, back when they bad
they
boys
nice
in '89.
They are. They look pretty sweet.
Like
and I want to add the little charms to them, but they are nice.
They're not Crocs.
I'm be honest, I like Crocs, and Crocs starting to get up there too now.
Oh, Crocs have been up there,
baby. No, they really going up.
Oh, for
they have a vast
$100, $200 box.
I wouldn't know nothing about it. I don't wear them.
Baby, I love me a good clothes.
No, it's cool when the women wear them. Doctors and nurses wear them. Other than that, I don't think they should be worn by men.
Because who don't want to be comfortable?
You just ain't had none on your feet.
No, I
swear.
And you don't like them?
No, I don't like the way they look.
They have the comfortable ones like you walking on a cloud.
You missing
now
out
I have
in
a
life.
question. Did designer mean something to you more so when you were younger as opposed to when you got older, or were you just always like that?
I would say
it meant more to me when I was younger because I was programmed to think that it meant something. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up, it was 3 things: Nautica, Polo, Tommy. That's it.
Damn.
No, did nobody else? Nobody else rocking nothing else. As far as footwear,
don't leave the Timberlands out.
No. I'm talking about just the actual clothes.
The designer clothing.
That's it. Nautica. It turned into gangs at one point. Like it was the Naughty Boys. You know what I'm saying?
The Naughty Boys.
It was crazy.
You would get ostracized if you didn't have certain stuff. School, high school.
Hey, Carol. Remember when somebody used to wear?
School I did.
Remember when somebody used to wear a polo hat and Tommy Hilfiger shirt? They called that perpetrating.
You know what?
Yo,
I'm glad I wasn't in that era.
You was definitely purple if you didn't have the right stuff on.
He stayed in Nautica. He stayed in Polo. He stayed in, and even to this day, he still does. But it wasn't.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, but his stuff wasn't like flashy.
I came up in the Levi era.
Oh,
I still
wear Levi's.
No, but now it's popular.
Oh, like when it first came out.
The used jeans and the
used jeans.
So like in 1942, like those type of Levi's.
The light denim wash.
And you know what? Just because you actually
Tom just said, was y'all talking about Asics?
No, Avias.
I was talking about
Avias. Avias.
I think I'm talking about Asics.
Okay,
because they kind of look like the Nikes.
Nike. So Asics.
Yeah, I'm talking about Asics.
Nike made their mold for Asics, right? Mm-hmm. New Balance, and there's one more shoe that's an exercise shoe. New Balance, Asics. It's one more. Oh, Saucony's. Remember the Saucony's?
Yeah, I remember those. I had a pair.
I had a pair of Saucony's, but they were like
they're expensive.
Yeah. They're expensive now.
But I don't like them.
They were super cheap back then.
It seemed like
I remember.
Tone said Guess and Jabot.
Yes, I used to, Guess and Jabot. Yes.
Jabot,
Did you ever wear those flight suits?
No, just the flight
You
jacket.
talking about the jumper?
Yeah, it was like a jumper.
Yeah.
No, I never got into that.
Everybody was on my flight jacket.
But Jabot, so when I first went to the Magic Show where everybody go, that's how they sell their clothes. I found out Jabot's wholesale only cost $13. Man, I'm like, we be suckered all our fucking lives.
Mr. Miles, the iPhone is $10.
It's how much?
The who?
$10.
The who phone?
Where I'm getting it from?
The iPhone to make is $10.
Oh, I know where. I gotta have somebody make it for me. Is what you're saying?
Okay. I was gonna say we doing a little trade.
Put that in perspective, though. $10.
But that's why I haven't upgraded.
Yeah, exactly.
Tone, you was 2 years ahead of me. When I was like in middle school, like right before high school, that's when Nautica, Polo, and Tommy was super popular. But by the time I got to high school, it wasn't nothing but Guess and Jabot. So I remember that era ridiculously. I remember the fits, and I wish I would wear the Guess jean outfit now if they made it the same. They don't even make it like that no more. These Guess now look goofy to me, but.
I didn't even know they still was making Guess.
Yeah.
They
Guess
still, what?
Yeah, I had Guess in elementary. Like I caught probably the last wave of it.
I wore pajamas in school.
Yeah, high school sometimes.
I never got down with that.
Yeah, they didn't care.
My paraphernalia was the one. Like, I did wear clothes, obviously, but it was more. They didn't care.
But see, y'all could do that at the schools that y'all went to.
Yeah, because that's what they literally would roll out of bed and roll in the school.
Yeah, even though I had that stuff, it still didn't matter at school because nobody cared.
I drew it back a lot in high school because I used to think that I couldn't step out the door without having designer on. Now it's like, okay, just as long as something looks nice, I'm
that's
fine.
all that matters.
And my mom used to say all the time, like, "Are you not wearing name brand?" She's like, "No, as long as I'm comfortable, it's clean, I'm good." But when I went to high school, I scaled back because a lot of people were wearing hoodies and
sweatpants.
Moccasins.
Like nobody, moccasins were extremely popular. Uggs was really popular. Like all of that stuff.
I started wearing North Face when I got to high school. North Face. Before that, I'm like, what is Hunter
boots? Like Hunter boots. All of that stuff was designer for them. Yes. So that stuff was very popular.
Yeah.
Even going to Hollister.
Oh yeah.
Abercrombie. All that stuff was expensive.
Yeah.
But it was even Polo. They were wearing Polo. Like that's the type of stuff that we were wearing.
Yeah.
And it still was expensive. You just wouldn't know that it was expensive.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. But I had a lot of nice clothes that didn't have no label on it. Like for real.
Yes.
The only thing that I really feel like I need to keep name brand is whatever is going on my feet. Like for real,
you can't play with your feet.
Yeah,
watch my feet.
I feel like my feet gotta stay designer. That's it. Whatever's on my feet gotta be designer.
I'm kind of with Miss Rhea though. Like if it is something that I like, and if it's something that I want, I'm getting it.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't really care what you know what I'm saying. I don't. If it's something I want, if something that I like, I'm going to get it. But I'm not going to put myself in a deficit, or I'm not going to be like in a position of, you know what I'm saying, like debt for it is what I'm saying. But
it just depends on what it is.
Yeah, I'm still going to
certain things than others. So, like you said, it's just based on what I want.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
At what time did everybody get hooked on? Like, what age were you guys hooked on designer clothes? Like when it first hit y'all?
When I was younger, because I stayed in whatever was trending. That's why I felt like I had to have it. Like,
so you was like 13, 14, what?
I was wearing designer like before then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have to like really haggle with your mom about getting you that stuff? Okay.
Because she wanted to keep me in what was popular and what was new.
Oh, so. you was blessed. Okay, Brittany, I already know you was blessed, but still tell me.
I wasn't hooked on nothing designer.
Okay.
Like it was because my parents was always want to be quality over quantity. Yeah. You can always mix your stuff, and it doesn't really matter what you spend on it. It's who's wearing it.
Okay.
So I was taught that type of stuff. You want quality stuff. So I was taught how to pick leather from pleather. You know what I'm saying? Patent leather from leather shoes. Like I was taught how to pick different things
That's true.
out. And then as far as like I never was hooked on any of it.
And you gotta know where to shop too, though. Like people, you don't always have to go on the site. Like I used to get my Darion and Rockaway jeans from AJ Wright. I don't know if y'all remember.
Yeah, I remember that. AJ Wright was Marshalls.
Pretty much
turned into Marshalls.
Pretty much, but
Yeah.
it was like stuff like that. You can get a pair of Darion jeans for like $29, $30.
Right.
People think
You just
that
had
it
to
was
know where to go.
You just
Yeah,
had
right.
to know where to go.
Cal, what about you, bro?
Man, I never got hooked on anything, man. I just, I saw a lot of materialism around me coming up. And it never like seeped into me, man. It never was like I had to have this or had that or had that. It was just like what make the most sense. You know what I'm saying? Just like even to this day, what make the most sense. Like it's not a $400, $500 T-shirt. It's stupid even if I have $1 million. Somebody getting over on me.
Got you.
So that's how I look at it, bro.
What about you,
I
Miles?
never got sucked into anything though.
I never got sucked up into anything except for
Pod life. Yay!
Happy birthday!
Yay!
no, I never got sucked up into nothing until Damage came out.
Damage.
When
Okay.
Damage came out, I thought Damage was
What
like
is
one.
Damage? Chris Brown?
Damage jeans.
Damage good.
Oh, I thought y'all talking about Chris Brown Damage. Oh, okay. Look at me.
It was one step. It was like the guest version of Used jeans.
Got you. Top of the top, caller. You on the air?
Yeah, what up, though? That's Black, man. Good morning.
What
y'all.
up, though?
Good morning.
Who did?
Black.
He said Black.
That's my guy.
Oh, what up, though?
Yeah, what's happening with you? Yeah, y'all talking about these designers and things. I know when I actually got into the designer stuff, it was more of, it's crazy. I had like two phases. I had one when I was like 12, and then I had another one when I got to about 21. And the reason why it was like that is because it was, when you're younger and my parents wasn't well off or nothing like that. They, I used to see everybody come to school and whatnot, and they have certain things, but I would be clean, but I wouldn't be out here in the joints though. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was working on me right, and then I started getting complimented for stuff that, my parents was avid J.C. Penney goers and all of that type of stuff. So they'd go there, but they wasn't getting no like name brand stuff because they wanted to get things in bulk. You know what I mean? So that's what it was. But when I got around about 21 and I was able to get stuff on my own, I still didn't really want that stuff because I'll be looking at it, I'm like, hell, this stuff is uncomfortable as hell. You know what I'm saying? It was form fitting. At that time, it was like, baggy jeans and stuff was the big thing. So we wasn't trying to hear it all, tightened up and cuff boots, you know what I'm saying, around the ankle and stuff. Like, nah, if I wanted something like that, it was going to be jogging pants, and they still wasn't going to be that tight. You know what I mean? But I looked at the cats that was actually having everything when they was in school, and now they bums. They can't get that stuff. They probably still got, I know a dude that's the same age as me, 43. Well, actually, he's 44. He got the same damn Timberland coat he had back when we was 20 years old. Are you serious?
Yeah. Wow.
It be last.
The fact that he can still wear it is
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Well, the
Crack
thing
is a hell of a
is, though,
drug.
is that, look, the thing is that when your parents was doing all of that stuff for you, we all know most of the time the people that their parents had everything for them, they was first ones with the cars and all of that stuff. They got older and they didn't do shit for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So they just kind of stayed stagnant. So when I looked at it, it was like, yeah, now, hell, my wife, my kids, they clean anytime we go out. And hell, most of the time my kids is more clean than me because I'm big on jogging pants. I got jogging pants or hoop shorts everywhere I go until I'm stepping out. You know what I'm saying? And it don't have to be like that. But hey, if I'm gonna step out, we're gonna be right. We're gonna be right. It's not no big thing. I ain't never been big on design and stuff like that.
It's a time and place to put clothes on, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. I gotta come out to one of y'all premieres. I'll really show y'all how I get down.
Okay. We got you.
All right,
Say
then, Black.
bringing it up for the red carpet.
Yeah, definitely. We appreciate you calling,
Yes,
bro.
thank you
Thank
for
you.
calling in.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, Sean said Skechers are good.
Yeah, and some of them sketchers are sweet.
The foam.
What pair have y'all seen sweet? Because I just
You have
responded
got
to
to
Sean.
go to DSW.
Yeah, you do.
I've never seen.
Or go to the Skechers store.
Yeah.
Listen. I'll show you how to shop.
I don't like
Yeah,
the way it
I'll
look,
show you how
but
to
I
get
know
your
that.
shot,
I know
though.
that. I'm aware that they're comfortable. I just don't. I never saw them.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I got to get those. You know what I mean?
I could take
Hey,
some
man.
stuff somewhere and
It's
make it
shots.
super fly.
You gotta
for
go
work.
with what's comfortable now.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I'm still going for comfortable and cute.
I have to go for comfortable.
And cute.
Yeah. Some stuff don't be cute no more, but I have to go for comfort.
Yeah,
Comfort and cute.
I don't care. I'm at that age, but I don't care. I need to be comfortable.
And cute.
Yeah, I'm not about to say and cute because I'm not about to be pent up, toes curled up.
But
and
I do
somewhere.
feel
Yeah,
like I do feel a little attacked when y'all talk about these women in their purses. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm feeling a little attacked. That's all I'm saying.
I like a crossbody. I
just feel
crossbody.
attacked.
I don't want
That's
nothing
all.
on my arm.
Hey, can we take it to church real quick, Britt?
Okay, go to church.
It's biblical.
Do you think the obsession with women in these purses, designer or not, is like idol worship?
I think all the stuff we do be idol worship. We could worship anything. It could be considered an idol worship. Yeah.
In purses, in particular, though.
If you they can be. I think they're more of a statement bag.
I think I see a lot of competing with that though, silently though.
Who?
With the bag?
Where? Within?
With the purses, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
I mean, and they can be considered statement bags.
What purse would you say is considered a status symbol? Because you know some.
That's interesting.
Chanel.
Yeah. I would say probably Chanel.
Hold on. Top of the top, caller. You on the air?
Hey, caller.
Hey, y'all.
What up,
Hey, Miss Rhea. Good morning.
My voice deep because I ain't feeling good this morning, so be quiet, Miles.
I ain't saying nothing, Lou Rawls.
More like Barry White.
You all right?
No, you good, Rhea. Go ahead.
The only thing, I will make this quick because I'm coughing, I'm going to be all that. But the only thing I have ever been, I can say designer about without even knowing I'm designer about, is my glasses.
That's what's
I have
up.
always had.
Yeah, I agree with you on the
Always
glasses.
had designer glasses.
That's me too.
Good seeing.
Because those are that's my eye candy. So I like, that's the first thing you see. So you don't want no crazy glasses. I used to wear the big ones, like the Coke bottle glasses, when my parents was buying them when I was little.
Your glasses
But
game
when I
is
got
actually dope though, Rhea. So I agree with you on
Period,
that.
Miss
The glasses got to stay up there too.
Yeah,
You be
they
smoking
just
your
happen
glasses.
to be designer. It's not like I go out and say, "Oh, I gotta have these." I forget sometimes what I got on. Somebody asked me the other day, they say, "Oh, you got on Balenciaga," and I'm like, "Who is Balenci?"
I
just like the frame.
Yeah.
I got prescription.
Yeah.
My Cardis were prescription. I had Cardis back in 95, 96. And those are the original. They weren't the round ones, but those just broke.
Yeah.
What are the originals?
I think the round ones is more stuff for the guys.
What are the originals?
The women's had the
Never wore
little
round.
rectangular ones.
Yep, I had the square ones, and they didn't have no tint. There was a basic frame, and every time my prescription changed, I would my prescription. That's what people don't understand about these frames. Y'all can sit there and front like you just want to wear a frame, but prescriptions is what costs. My prescription alone is $600.
Yeah. Yeah.
My prescription.
Damn,
not the frame.
Mine was $4.
Oh yeah, blind.
Mine was $4.
And that's so I won't look like Red Box.
You need to be. You just need to get some new eyeballs. So that way,
I can't. Hey, everybody ain't able.
But Miles, don't you wear glasses?
Yes.
Yeah, I do
Are they
too.
prescription?
Yes.
Mine's is prescription.
Are they for reading or driving?
Both.
Driving.
Mine's
Yours is for distance.
Driving. Yeah.
Everything.
And yours is for what?
seeing.
I've been wearing glasses since I was 5.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So do you wear contacts at all?
No, I did when in high school.
Gotcha.
When I went to prom, because I was like, I don't want to wear glasses with my prom dress. And if I get married, you're going to be seeing these glasses. The only time they come off is when I go to sleep.
Gotcha.
And take a shower.
So do you
That was when you signed up.
So do you wear your glasses?
Miles.
Oh, Lord.
Why you
And on
grocery
that
shopping?
note,
Why you
that's a
grocery
good
shopping?
conversation, but not right now.
Conversation.
Bye, y'all.
Where's this going?
Hold it down.
Appreciate you.
Where's this going?
Hold
We
it
already
down.
know where it was going with Miles. He told us, so do you wear them grocery shopping? Of course, you got to read the label.
That's true.
That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all so nasty.
Because we know where your mind is at all times.
Y'all don't. Y'all think y'all.
It's in pod life.
Pod.
Hey, you know what trend that I never got into that dudes was doing? It was around that time where everything was just designer this, designer that. Dudes started wearing color contacts. I thought that was so weird.
I
hated it. Oh, here
when
she
they
go.
do that.
Oh, you.
Bro,
Oh, thank
what was
God.
the meaning of that, bro?
My cousin used to love
Oh,
a man with a light skinned man with green eyes. I'm like, I can't stand a man with no.
I never really seen that.
I prefer brown eyes. Hazel scare me. Okay.
Okay.
I like brown eyes, but guys were
actually a thing.
like dudes was wearing color contacts.
Listen, dudes, my complexion. No, I'm not playing. Wearing green or light brown.
That's not even
contacts.
believable.
Dog, it was a weird time. Okay.
Now I've seen females do the. I've seen females do the color contacts.
I thought that was corny. Too.
I think
anything that's not your natural eye.
If it's not your natural eye color, relax. Like I had
and
somebody
they would act like they was,
and that's what killed me the most, especially the girls.
Yeah, no,
these are my real eyes. No, they not. I see the line, stupid.
But I do like that girls was wearing their real hair
back then.
Like it was big to wear your own hair. Like and to go get your hair done, and for you to turn this way and your hair went the opposite direction. Like we don't got no stiff wraps around here.
Shout out to that.
That should come back.
Yeah, exactly. Top of the top,
you on the air.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Tom?
What up, Dorian?
Can you hear us?
Well, look, I'm Dorian Jr. So I definitely agree with Rhea because my glasses, when I've been wearing glasses, I was fat too, and I used to lose my glasses on purpose because I used to have the Steve Urkel glasses.
Oh.
Yeah,
You got some pictures?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna bring a picture and show it. Like
no, just post
whoever
it.
whoever laugh, I'm pepper spraying.
Well, let's get our laughs out now.
Like she say, we got issues. Like she probably got the bifocal issue, like I do. So my glasses, like I do, like that's the only thing that made me want to wear glasses, and maybe that would be a flaw on my end because if my glass is not designer, I'm not putting them on. Like,
I don't think that's a flaw.
Yeah, that ain't a flaw.
That's your eyes.
The reason I say that is because we're talking about designer and the poor. I forgot what the topic said.
Poor mentality.
But if they not designer, I'm not touching them. And like the bulk of my glasses, like 80% of my glasses are Cardis, and I got 2 pair of buffs. But it ain't for nothing but other than I have to wear glasses, so I want what I want.
Yeah, I get that.
That's an investment at that point.
Yeah, it is an investment.
These are your eyes for crying out loud. You gotta see.
Unfortunately, a pair of my white sticks flew off my face on the freeway.
Oh no, not the white stick.
Damn.
I was drunk. I shouldn't have been on that bike on the freeway though.
I think on a bike. You gotta stop drinking, doing a lot of things here, Tone. We gonna have a conversation. We gonna have a real conversation.
No, that's your high value,
Sound
man.
kind of unsafe, bro.
Hey, the bikes will do it. Just be careful on them things, please.
I might be.
For the most part, I'll be responsible. It just happened that day. That was my eye awakener because we was at my daughter's send off. I normally don't drink like that. I normally don't drink for the most part when I'm on the bike. Period. But this particular day we was celebrating and the drinks got ahead of me.
Did you have your helmet on?
I did not.
That's how the glasses came off.
Yeah.
But
no, because they got a little face thing that you can lift up.
Yeah, the glasses came off because I jumped on the freeway, was doing 80 miles per hour. So the higher powers let them bitches fly off my face to tell me to get the fuck off the freeway before
Well, yeah, because I'm sure you couldn't see, right?
Yeah.
No, I came.
Shout out to the Lord for that one.
They flew off. They flew off between 8 and 7 mile. I came up on 6 mile and took the street home.
Oh, okay.
I cried a little bit.
I'm sure you did. Them on the white sticks.
Yeah.
Just a little cry. Like
those 3,500, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to the
Do you know what I would buy with $3,500? I'm sorry. My mind went somewhere else.
And that's the thing. So I don't really make crazy purchases like, oh, I'm about to go do this and do that. Like everything I do be strategized. So I knew it was time for a prescription, and I wanted them, and I felt like I was having a good year, and I deserved them. You hear?
That's real.
So that's kind of what that was. Like I don't wake up every day and just go, but like coming from where I come from and seeing the people that I was around hustle, huh? Okay, just let me know. The people that I seen, like, my bad, I was dropping.
No, you good?
He like,
Don't worry about it. He like, okay.
Just let me know.
Let me know.
But no, seeing the people I see, these niggas, coochie every day, wake up, and then we about to go up to Strictly's, old girl know their names and shit like that. Like, so I was put, it was brought around me just being around my cousins and shit. Like, oh, this how it's supposed to go until you realize, no, I don't have to move how they move. You know what I'm saying? I can still do what I do. My daddy, like y'all mentioned suits, this nigga, suits, gators, all that shit. But that doesn't mean that his mentality was poor, but coming up, that's what they did. The silks, the suedes and shit. In the 80s and shit, but I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm gonna get off the phone with you. I just called about the glasses.
No, good, bro. Like,
a lot of us conditioned for that time.
Like Telly said, it's an investment at that point, man. If you have to have something on your face constantly, why not make it be great?
I don't think I'm gonna replace them white sticks though, because I'm kind of sad about that. Like,
it's okay.
It was no insurance claim I could do, so I get like what Ty said, like you'll be fresh as fuck, but don't own. Like, I didn't really own. I mean, I owned them, but that investment went down the drain as soon as they flew off my face.
Yeah.
Just imagine what. So if you see one of them freeway bums wearing your glasses,
freeway bums.
Talking about I work for buffs.
I think them bitches broke and rested in peace as soon as they flew off my face the way the wind did.
Miss Rhea said she thought Cartier and Buffs were the same.
They different.
They're still Cartier glasses. Yeah. It's just the frame, the sticks are what's different. That's what's different. But they're still Cartier.
You know who really?
The Buffs are the Buffalo Tusk, the white ones, the black ones. They're the only two kinds.
But they're still Cartier glasses, right? Yeah. It's just the sticks are the same, different.
They're still made by Cartier, but they the Buffalo. They just that's the name for them.
Mm-hmm. No, I know, but I'm explaining that the sticks are what gives them buffs or not.
Today. I never knew that buff was short for Buffalo. I just thought it was buffs.
No, it's for Buffalo. It's because of the
I knew it was different. I just ain't know.
Hey, look,
yeah.
I'm gonna come up.
You know Detroit gonna make it cool, Chan.
I'm gonna come up with some pigs.
What can I say?
And you gonna put them on your eyes?
No, they'll be
Detroit gonna make it
pigeon
cool.
bones.
Exactly.
The sticks gonna be made out of pigeon bones. No, those will be the pig.
Them gonna be real.
I have a question for the minute. Do y'all size women up like with money based on like what they wear? Do y'all?
Hell no.
No, because
see what they cost.
Oh no, because I've seen some very expensive bums in my life. So
women,
yeah,
okay, that's what I was just trying to. I just thought about
nice
it.
in Shein outfits because they sell all the time.
Yeah, listen, you never experienced the heartbreak that I experienced. This is how I learned that everything ain't what it seemed to be. One day, I was going to finally go get this woman that I've been waiting on, and I'm like, I know she about to have a decent looking place. Mm-hmm. You know, whatever. Ain't gonna be no air mattress on the floor. Mm-hmm. Cause she got this, she got that. This is younger me.
Okay.
I get over there. It was everything that I thought it was, that I didn't think of.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I even seen something crawling. I didn't even know what it was, but I left because I didn't think it was gonna get right. Okay. And that's when I learned it don't matter what a woman got on.
I don't think that equates.
Yeah,
because I mean, for me, like, and I see a dude and like all of that type of stuff.
Violins, but it didn't work.
It's cool.
It was piano.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
And you know, and then listen to conversation and be like, okay, I don't really think you know, it'd be the opposite for me. Really so that's why I was wondering if it was like that for men. Like, do y'all size women up based on like how they dress or what they're wearing?
And see, the crazy thing is, I was so geeked about this woman at the time because I wasn't her cup of tea, and I got a chance. So I was like, all right, babe, this about to be good. And then I got disappointed.
Yeah. Well, if she had an air mattress on the floor,
Thanks for Robert Real. They tuning in. They said more from the YouTube side of the.
Thank you, Miss Real.
Thank you.
¿Cómo estás?
We love you, Miss Real. We love you, Robert Real.
Robert Real. I'm not gonna lie. When it came to designer things, I was never one of those people who got caught up. I always bought the TJ Maxx version or whatever was hot.
Yeah, TJ Maxx has cheaper. Stuff.
Yeah,
ain't no wrong with TJ Maxx.
No, it was the easiest to steal.
I can see that.
I mean, because you can switch the tags.
Stuff without sensors.
Yeah.
Well, because they have 2 different tags on there anyway.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right.
The regular and their.
That's how I got my jerseys.
I used to do that.
That's how I got my jerseys and my suits.
I did it more at Walmart, but I definitely did. I did that at TJ Maxx.
Yeah, Walmart wasn't even around when I was younger. Walmart wasn't around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to understand 1942.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Y'all cameras probably weren't working.
They didn't have cameras.
And if they did, it was in black and white.
They had patrol officers.
Mall cops.
People, hey, buddy.
They call it loss prevention. Ain't that what they
Yeah.
Rent-a-cops is what they had.
So listen, my friend had a security company, and the first time his first contract was Walmart over there on Mercury Drive in Dearborn, Detroit, Dearborn, right?
Oh Jesus!
So the loss and prevention crew, right? So I was watching cameras one day. I was like, that lady just shoved about 4 dresses up under her blouse. And the guy was like, we'll go get her. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm just helping my buddy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so they said, well, why? They said, well, wire it in. I mean, call in. I called in. I didn't know which aisle was anything. I was like,
she's somewhere around here.
Right there.
So I said something so disrespectful. I said, it's a fat, black, dusty looking woman. And I was like, and it came with my dumb ass and it came across.
As that?
Oh my God.
The intercom.
Yes.
If Miles really were doing security, you could just go and just get away with so much stuff because he's not about to chase you.
I'm not going to chase nobody about nobody else's shit anyway.
It's not my store.
Y'all got
so I'm not about to chase you. But what you can do if you don't want to get caught, steal something from me too.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to make a deal with you.
Because them checkout lines is
no, because
these checkout lines are working.
Yeah.
Why is no one working?
Because that's
we getting replaced by robots.
First of all, they got cameras over the
they
thing.
Do. I hate
you know
it.
what?
And I always
I'm
hate
about
to
tell you what
have
happened.
assistance.
This, oh my God, I can't stand niggas. This woman,
God,
went
tell us how you really feel.
No, this woman
Ninjas
went to
and
Walmart.
Master Splinters.
Yes, this woman went to Walmart and she messed up the whole game because I had a whole scam going, and she messed it up. She took I don't know, maybe about 10 or more ribs, steaks, or whatever, scanned them off for $5. And that's how they changed the game up. She got put on the news and everything, and next thing you know, it's all high security scans at Walmart.
What was your scam?
Changing the price tag. Changing the price tag. Yeah,
that'll do it.
But now they got it set up to where when you scan something, it actually reads what you got, and if it ain't matching up with what you putting in that bag, they're not gonna let you pay for it.
Y'all doing a whole lot at Walmart.
Loss
You got a
prevention.
scale on there too, Todd.
Yeah, you
the
have
scale.
to, especially like if it's like vegetables or fruit or something. You have to,
so you can't even.
But that's all of them.
So you can't even take a price tag off some gloves and put it on the steak if you want to no more. You know what I'm saying?
It's all barcoded.
Yeah. But they was always barcoded. It just they got the system set up different now to where they reading exactly what you put on that scale.
Got you.
Yeah.
They updated their inventory management.
What if it's really a midget in there doing? Hey, he got a steak. He got a steak. No. Anyway,
they made a camera for me. Like, dang, that's a good camera. I'll be like, oh my goodness, that's how I be.
Exactly.
Like, dang, that camera
I see
good.
myself.
Like,
And they be having an alcohol.
Ty, I don't like your attitude today.
I don't have an attitude. I just want to help you out. That's it.
Pod life.
Pod life. We about to go to break, y'all.
Pod life.
For Pod life. And shout out to Centron for their water. We're going to all have water when we come back. Invo Water.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. They're sponsoring Girth and the Rise of Ground Morning Show. So,
yeah.
Centron, shout out to my man Kevin. He was on there. He was kind of awkward yesterday on Girth, but he loosened
Why
up.
was he awkward?
Because he's being corporate. You know, he's being conservative.
Oh.
But
And you was being ratchet.
Yep. So, but I think it was a good show. But let's go to commercial with our very own Brittany. Okay. Okay.
I like this one. This is nice. This is a nice commercial.
Get ready for a night of lyrics and laughter. April 19th in Music Hall with Grammy Award winner Chrisette Michelle. Also, the smooth sounds of Kindred, the Family Soul. And on the same show, get your laugh on with comedian Bruce.
Man, I went to church with my aunt. Preaching get up to 12:30. We didn't leave out of Friday evening by 4 o'clock.
And your celebrity host, Omar Goody. Tickets are on sale now. Available at Ticketmaster and the Music Hall box office.
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rise and Grind show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show.
Welcome back. Man,
Guess who's back?
Did any of y'all
Back
had to try to like kind your parents into buying you anything designer? Man, see, y'all didn't grow up with El Cheapos like I did.
El Cheapo.
My mom, my mom was cheap. She made good money, but she was cheap. And I remember I wanted to get some Air Force Ones, but it was a certain kind that I wanted. It was some navy blue ones with the air bubble on there. And Jesus. Anywho, good luck.
He could have just easily pass that down.
Yeah, right.
It's okay.
Just put on this side.
Yeah, so I remember saying something. I remember telling them that I wanted to get these Air Force Ones. She like, nope, they're too expensive. So I went to my granddad. Rest up, granddad. I told him about the shoes. He gets them for me, but then tells my mom how much they cost and made her pay him back. So I was just like,
how much were they?
I think. Back then, Forces was like 60. Back then,
really?
that was before Nelly made that song. So yeah, it was about 65. Yeah, they went up after that. So yeah, that was my first time. That was my first pair. That was my first time getting a pair, and I remember being in like 6th grade. And my mom was just head over heels about not getting them because of how expensive they were. But I had to get them.
My mom used to think that stuff was so stupid, but she would buy it.
Air Force
She would buy
not that, but like it was some Jordans. I wanted some Jordans, and I remember my one cousin. They were standing in line to go get them. You know, people used to skip school to go get this stuff, and my mom's like, "Ain't nobody doing that. We're not doing all that." So she actually called the store. And they had my size, and they had them on hold, and we went to go get them. She was like, "See that? These fools."
Yeah, exactly. See, it was just that simple.
Shout out to our YouTube chat. Armand Silas said, "Good conversation this morning, y'all."
What up, my guy?
Is that Armando or
no? That's just Armand. That's my homeboy.
Okay, that's
what's up, Armands?
I've been on YouTube all week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, okay. Okay, Armands. Okay, Kelvin.
Okay. All week.
Okay,
Thank you for tapping in.
We appreciate you, Kelvin.
We're going to be giving away tickets for the concert with Chrisette Michelle.
Oh, we are?
Nice.
Can we get in it?
No, seriously.
Because I didn't know we was giving them away. I wanted to get in it. Can we get in it?
We announced when we would start giving away. We gonna come.
So can we get in it?
No,
okay, that's okay.
I'm just working on
That's
that.
We just gonna show up.
I was just gonna be a guest on the show.
Hey, how you want to give them away? You want to incorporate a game?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Like
I love a good
let
game.
let the guests guess something about us, and if they right, they get a free ticket.
Yeah.
I don't know, because some of these people know us for real.
That's what I'm about to say. They be listening to us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's too easy.
But they don't know everything.
But that'll let you know that people tapping in.
Okay, ain't nobody gonna know what's your initial turn off, B. Think about that. What turns Brittany off?
I've said it quite a few times on the show.
Everybody ain't listening. Everybody ain't listening.
Y'all don't even think y'all know. Look at Chanie. She don't. I don't even know.
Because it's more than one thing.
Exactly.
Like it's not just one. So any of the correct answers.
One of her biggest turnoffs is a guy walking around with his bus somewhere. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, I got it.
I literally just said that.
I got it. But outside of that.
Yeah.
Well, but shout out to you too. Cal, thank you for looking at.
Thank you.
Thank you for looking at our chats.
Thanks, Armand.
Yes.
Armand.
Shout out to Info.
You better quit playing with him. He wanted them other ones.
Let me stop playing with Armand.
Hey, Brittany.
What's up, Armando?
What up, though?
It's so funny.
Armando is on Facebook. Armando's on Facebook, but Armando
on YouTube.
Armando
he not on Facebook, so I made sure he tapped in on the YouTube. That's good looking out, bro.
Shout out to the support.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Hey y'all, today is a good day outside.
Oh yeah.
I think
It's not shining yet, but it's nice out.
I think I'm gonna walk around outside today.
Listen,
I think it's about to be a hot mess this summer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
First of all, the first hot day, what it was, whatever last week. So every time I stepped out of my car, I heard gunshots.
Jesus.
So it was 1 foot in, blah, 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 blah. Oh, let me get back in the car.
No,
Foot out, blah, blah, blah.
he stayed out.
Miles kept moving. Miles kept moving. He's like, I gotta get back to the studio.
Right, I kept moving.
Yeah, see?
As soon as I walked out the gas, I heard pop, pop, pop. I'm like, damn it. I got that. I was like, damn, somebody died.
I can tell you, it's no white toes this summer for me.
Oh, I'm bringing them out.
You're not bringing them out, B?
White toes.
Not white toes.
Okay.
Look at Shizba. She said dreads. Rhea said black turns Brittany Chanel. The blacks.
That's what I said. Any
She
answer.
said the blacks. Shizba said dreads. You know what, Shizba? Some dreads are cool. But for the y'all crazy.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Y'all so funny.
That is funny though.
The blacks.
What y'all looking forward to this summer? Everybody.
Designer purses. I'm just playing. I'm talking stuff.
What am I looking forward to this summer?
No, she's serious.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm messing with you.
I'm looking forward to like backyard fun with family.
That's what's up.
Kickbacks, kickbacks.
Yes, bonfires, the whole nine. I'm ready for it to be still hot at about 7, 8 o'clock. You just outside and it's a chill vibe.
Okay, that's what's up. What about you, Cal?
Big grill energy.
That's what's up.
Have your shoes on. Have your shoes on.
Your Crocs.
Yeah, Brittany, what about you?
Just having fun.
100.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm just having a good time this summer. And traveling.
Yeah, same here. I'm looking forward to doing more traveling for podcast events. But definitely some backyard fun, especially, bought the house, got a nice deck. I can't wait to get the grilling on that. So I'm with that.
All right.
I'm with that for real.
See how long it take to get invited.
No, it ain't gonna take long.
No way.
That's not true.
Pot life.
I like to put
Pot
stuff on
life.
the grill. I just don't know how to start the fire. So,
Chanie, can you redo Pop Life for us?
pop life?
Yeah, you know Pop Life. Never mind.
You said pot life?
Pop.
Pop?
You
Like
know,
soda pop?
Like Prince. Pop.
Pop music.
Oh,
the song
pop,
Pop
the
Life.
genre.
No, the song called Pop Life.
I was about to say
that's
the
the
dirty.
extra
She don't know that.
I don't know it either. I was going to do
I'm
it
thinking
sync.
talking about pop, pop rock.
I'm thinking pop music.
Here's another
Like,
thing.
Yeah,
That's what I was
genre,
thinking.
exactly.
Here's another thing we didn't know. Prince was the one who broke in Cartiers.
Really?
Oh yeah, the little circle
The
one.
round one.
Yeah,
because
he
everybody,
did.
because New York swear that Detroit didn't do it first.
New York
keeps
swear
saying
they started everything. The only thing
Even
New
like
York
the
started,
Tim's.
they started. That's the only thing they started.
Was Tim's?
That's it,
Okay.
and that's because of and that's really because of the rappers. When you look at rap videos and you see that Method Man, Redman, everybody else had on Tim's.
First of all, they couldn't afford the shoes. Y'all gotta remember. Here's the thing. No, I'm being honest with you. Down south, they really didn't start wearing gym shoes till like 92, 93.
Yeah,
They wore boots all year round.
Yeah,
because
How? It was hot.
No, but it don't matter how hot they had dirt roads.
Oh,
y'all gotta
okay.
remember.
We don't remember. That's
No,
the thing.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about research. Anyway, so
I'm not researching a dirt road.
No, but the first,
I'm not bored.
the first time I got to Atlanta, first time I got to Atlanta was the first time I ever seen a real live maid carrying a buggy in a maid outfit.
Oh, you said a maid. Who noise is that?
Turn your phone down, whoever that is.
That's Calvin. You watching porn?
He's so big trying to be demure. Whoever's
porn,
on the piano.
Pornhub and live broadcasting don't work, Calvin.
Miles, you can't put me out there like that, man.
I'm sorry. I heard. Are you tired of masturbating alone?
Wow.
There's a free 2.3 miles away from you.
Yeah, because listen, why is that a thing?
The whole show.
No. Okay, thanks for watching.
I'm so down.
And so another thing, so by me traveling and going to all different conferences, I realized the only people who be wearing designer shit is the blacks.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, every time.
No, the other folks be wearing
have you ever seen the Gucci? Have you ever seen an Asian man Gucci down?
No,
no. But I've seen the
they wear the fake Gucci.
I've seen the
and the fake Lululemons and all of that.
They wear the stuff that they make, and they sweatshops.
Exactly.
But I have seen a lot of Arabic people. wear. Yeah,
Asians will wear the North Face Gucci.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody is wearing designer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They
just
own
in how
something,
you.
though.
It's just. It's just in how you wear it. That's
They
all it
probably
is.
And plus, they know the real shit. They take their shit back, get their money back,
and that's why they sell it to you for. It doesn't matter, bring it down. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what it is. But for me, they own stuff because they understand life and they understand the principle. We can't even get family together, but that's a whole nother topic.
That's why they hit you with
that's
for you.
But that's why they're able to own things, because we don't say anything when they ride a BMW or they drive a Benz or they get an Audi or whatever they're driving.
Nothing.
We don't say anything because it's like, oh, it's okay for them. I mean, it's okay for us as well.
Exactly.
If everything else is put into place.
And just because we drive, that don't mean we sell drugs or doing anything illegal.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, there's nothing wrong with you wearing whatever it is that you want to wear. I don't care how expensive it is or inexpensive it is. And expensive to you might not be expensive to me.
That's true.
And that's how I look at it. But my thing is, as long as everything else is in order, then it's okay. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I could spend my money on this. Why? I can afford it. I'm here. I'm not hurting. This is what I like. I'm not doing it for nobody else but for me. When it comes to the mentality of, you know, you're buying it for other people or for you to feel some kind of way or you think you're somebody because of it, that's where the problem come in at.
And another thing what I realized too, I come from the era where it doesn't matter what you wore.
Yeah.
It depends on how you treated people.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right? Mm-hmm. And when people say, well, I can afford it, right? But they're a fucked up individual.
Yeah.
And you be like, that's whack as hell, right? So it's just like me when I got off my homelessness, I started feeding the homeless, right? Because I knew it was needed out here.
And also you experienced that, so that's what made you do that. I get that.
Yeah, because most people don't get it, and I come up from Public Enemy. You know what I mean? Public Enemy, like
the group.
He was Chuck D was like, I'm not wearing the gold chain till all my people can wear gold.
That's real.
Yeah. And I get it.
Yeah,
and
I get that too.
Like I said,
For the love of the land.
what I'm saying, like, it's okay when they, you know, others do it, but it's always a problem with us, and that bothers me because it's like we should be able to do those things as well. But like you said, it's the attitude that comes with it and the character that comes with it that makes it bad and changes it. Mm-hmm. That's my thing. Because you can say that because honestly, the white girls be wearing designer stuff all the time. Like, you know how expensive Lululemon is?
Oh, yeah. That's why I stay out of Lululemon.
I didn't even know that.
Do you know how expensive Lululemon is?
I didn't know that they sold it for men. At one point until I saw
what?
Yeah,
it is $140 or $100, depending on which one you get. But it's between $100 and $140 just for one pair of leggings.
And that's why I have not stepped my foot in there. I can do it.
Wow.
That's why teams of people running in there taking the stuff out of there.
But I'm just saying, they wear designer things as well.
But some people like it though, you know.
But the thing about it is, you'll never know unless you wear it because the design, you don't even know where it's at. Yeah, exactly. You got to know the actual design to even know what it is.
I never even.
Or even the oh my goodness, what is it? It's not polo. It's the other one with the whale. No, with the whale. Oh, you got a whale on it. It's from the Vineyards. I can't think of the name of it, but. Yeah, that is it's not Lacoste and it's not Polo. It's another one, and they have a whale on it. That's a pretty expensive brand.
Okay,
is it called Wealthy?
No,
that was kind of.
That was a hell of a dad joke.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
With the dad bod too.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, like,
Brittany keep coming for me. Come on,
man. You sure you don't know how to rap? Cause you clever.
Is she an actress or a comedian?
No, but she quick with it like a rapper.
A comedic actress
Is
sometimes.
She an actress or a comedian?
Both.
She could probably be both.
She acting like she a comedian.
There you go. There you go. But no, so that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's wearing designers. For me, it goes back to like what Miles just said. It's how you treat people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about your character at the end of the day. Because you can have on something designer and nobody ever know what it is.
And nobody ever say, "Oh, you look nice."
Yeah.
And for me, I'm the type of person, like, whatever it is that you do, I don't care what it is, what you wear, do it for you.
I love the low key designer stuff though. Like when people don't know what you got on and they still compliment you. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I love that.
Absolutely my
Gucci,
favorite thing.
Gucci dress shirts, you don't know what the hell they are.
Yeah.
Why? Because there's so much stuff all over.
No, it's look like a regular dress shirt.
Doesn't it?
Do it.
Show me one. You got one?
No, hell no.
I was like, I don't know.
Hey, yo, Rhea is hilarious, bro. Oh my God.
You gonna read it?
You can.
She said people can afford designer, but if I post my Cash App saying, hey, send me $1, I'm back. Yes, people can spend their money how they want, but damn, some of our priorities aren't profitable.
Yeah, and that's what make it the poor mentality.
That's the part where I mean the poor mentality comes in.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that, especially with the. I don't get and I see Rhea do it all the time on her show, man. Make sure y'all check out Raw Real every Monday at 6.
Yes.
Listen, she'll. I know how people are, especially our people. She says something about her Cash App every time to make sure people, you know what I'm saying, look for sponsors and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you, those will be the same people that probably won't send 5, 10 or more, but go and buy the expensive stuff. Like, support your people like you support these other folks that don't care about you. Don't even know you exist. What up, though?
I'm sorry for cutting you off, my brother.
No, you good. I was done.
Look how much that boy cost.
This goes right into your point, though, brother. Now, this for the whole Detroit. How many women we see walking around? How many women we see walking around with the what's the young lady name with the purse with the big letter G on it?
Glamourholic.
Okay.
Now, that could be as big as Gucci if we wanted it to be.
It's pretty big though.
But it is pretty big.
Yeah.
But do we own the distribution?
She do.
She own a factory.
She don't. She don't.
But it's black
we gotta
owned.
own it. Once we own the pipeline, then we own something. We don't
So
own the
you
pipeline.
mean like
we only own the products. That's it.
Well, if I want to be honest, for real, we don't own nothing.
Yeah.
You gotta own the pipeline first.
But even they don't own nothing if you really want to be technical. Nobody owns anything because when you die, you can't take it.
Okay.
And that's the realest thing I can ever say. When you die, you can't take it.
Yeah.
So.
That's right.
I mean, the things we want to do, the most we want to do is we'll make sure our family's taken care of. So my thing is, like Jay-Z said, forget living rich and dying broke. So we want to leave an inheritance for our kids, and that's where we really should be focusing on.
Yeah,
leaving an inheritance for our children.
That's the one.
Because to be honest, they got us.
Doesn't that start with less consumerism and less?
It starts with changing the mind because Calvin, they got us in every direction that we want to go into. Yeah. We've been fighting for years. We're still fighting the same fight. They're breaking it down if we really want to get real with it. So it's changing the mentality. Period.
Now I have a question.
It's changing the way we think.
What's up?
So for the ones who have kids and then for the ones who don't, are you going to allow your kids to wear designer? Are you going to teach them the difference, not make it a priority, or are you just going to let them kind of have their phase that you had and, you know, let them kind of figure it out on their own if they want to continue or not?
Well, I kind of, I started off.
No, you are not a pretty man.
I started off doing that, buying my son. I started off buying my son like designer stuff, but it wasn't like everything he wore was designer. It was mainly just his shoes. He had Jordans, you know what I'm saying, Nikes, all that stuff. But for the most part, like especially now he's 12, so I kind of let him experience things on his own and see what he's into. Now, if he come to me say, "Hey, I want a pair of these," and I don't know what they are, if you want to rock it, you 12.
You pay for it.
Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. But I let them do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter, she's 7. She not really into all that. She only into what looks cute. So she don't care about that yet.
Yeah.
So, but now, thank God. But my son though, he like what he like, but he'll wear designer stuff. Okay. It just everything ain't gonna be like that.
You know what designer thing came and went so fast?
What?
Banana Republic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when I say it came hard, I mean hard, right?
You said Banana Republic.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing.
You know Jay-Z own that, right?
No, I ain't know that.
Yeah, Jay-Z own that.
Oh, now he love it.
I wear Banana Republic.
I'm talking about, but I ain't saying. I'm talking about as far as the impact.
The impact when it's because it came right after Rockaware died.
Oh wow,
that's why.
Rockaware was a movement.
Yeah, it was.
S dots on my feet make my cycle complete. What more can I say? Guru play the beat.
Anyway,
What more can I say? I'm sorry. I just had a Jay-Z
Black
moment
album
right
was
there.
classic, man.
I'm sorry. I just had a Jay-Z moment.
The Black Album was one of the best Jay-Z albums. Period.
I just had a moment. I'm sorry. It just that was my passion talking.
Shout out to Blueprint 3. I really
Blueprint 3, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, and that was my
motivation for me was them telling me what I could not be.
Definitely. That's my
that's the Miles motivation.
That's
too.
my motivation. Oh, I can't. You telling me I can't do that?
Oh,
That's why he got pie life.
That was on the blueprint.
I'm living that pie life.
Yeah.
Forever.
Shout out pie life.
But
Cal commentary be funny.
Cal remind me of like how Prince would be talking. He just come out of nowhere and say some shit.
Yeah, and then get quiet.
Man,
for real.
One time we was bringing him in, and he just said, "Take me to my room." I'm like, where in the fuck did that just come from?
Where did he just come from?
Right? Like,
This is what Prince said?
Yeah, he's like,
Prince looked like he should just pop up out of nowhere.
And he was like this.
Princery.
Take me to my room. Looking out the window.
The stories is wild.
Glenn,
No, for real. This man that lived a life.
Glenn looked at him like, fuck.
Hey,
all right, let's take
I love how he was.
Hey, was it true about Prince? What Jamie Foxx had said about him? He was like, "Don't look in his eyes."
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look at it. I mean,
Taraji said the same thing.
What happened?
Yeah. Taraji said it. Beyonce said it. They said like when you like. It was like a trance. If you looked into his eyes, they were like mesmerizing.
He's a majestic type of being.
Yeah, like because they say he was so beautiful.
He looked like how he looked.
Yeah, like they say he was a really beautiful, good looking man, but he was, short, but he always had like he was the only man who could wear heels and make it look good.
And
he the only one that could get away with that stuff.
Yeah,
and eyeliner.
And he never. They say he never moved out your like. If he's walking this way and you're walking, like he just kept walking. It's almost as if he lived in his own world. I love it.
Well, I mean, Prince, he was definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
His energy. And,
shout out to the Geminis.
Yeah. Another person who had energy.
So it was 8 of them. That's what the problem was. That's what the problem was. It was 8 of
Another person
them.
who had energy like that is Minister Farrakhan.
That's it.
I mean, you are instantly humbled. I don't care. You could be tough and act all that just shit. He was.
So you got humbled, is what you're saying?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
He said because it was something that was going on, so a lot of the FOI had to leave out, and it was left only like 4 people in the room at the table. Mm-hmm. And then he said, "You must be Brother Miles," and I just said the tears just pouring down my right eye.
What?
I was like, yes, sir. I'd like to thank you, brother, for donating what you do for the Nation of Islam. I'm sitting up here like, man, this man don't know. I'm up here crying like a little bitch into my right eye. I mean, tears pouring.
Oh wow!
I'm like, because he's another majestic being. When he walk in the room, you feel his presence. You be like, damn. It don't be like you be like, God, it don't be getting cold. It's like warm, and you feel it. You be like, damn, what the hell? And it be him.
Kind of like how I feeling here now.
Well, Brittany Chanel is in the building. Okay, y'all go check out Broad Day. Okay, I do bring the heat. I'm not gonna lie. I bring the heat.
We actually be warmer than that. It's real. It's very, very majestic.
I'm still growing.
No, you're not. Listen.
You know what?
Still learning to get mad like that. I bring the heat.
Okay, you do bring
definitely bring the heat,
especially when you're like this.
I thought you was gonna mention her at the Oscars.
Who? Oh no!
That was he too. The fit was fit.
No, that was fire.
Indeed.
She had a fire. No.
I'm gonna bring the heat every time, but my kid's gonna wear Stride Right.
Get them, no, for real. Them good walking shoes.
Oh yeah,
starter shoes. That's why kids don't be
gonna be old school.
I think Stride Right come from the Buster Brown family.
Probably.
I think it comes from that group.
Listen,
because it's like
I like that old classic type of look. So yeah, my kid's gonna be wearing that type of stuff.
Yeah,
my son probably gonna be dressed up like he going to work. at like 3.
I can see that. Like Boss Baby. Yeah, I can see that.
He's wearing like boat shoes, khaki pants, button up shirt. Like I'm
the little suspenders.
That's how my mom used to dress me when I was younger.
But Brittany trying to be 6 months when he like that. Brittany gonna be like,
I said Boss Baby.
Right, little baby.
Listen, he's gonna. That's how my mom used to dress me, blazers.
My
and
mom
like
used to-
I was
cutie.
My mom was getting me clowned in school.
Really? I didn't get clowned, but I was going to school as if I was like a businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? I was professional.
Okay. So you was already
what?
walking
I
in
was
that.
professional.
Hey, yo, Rhea, that's how I feel about Erykah Badu. Her aura is powerful. She's a beautiful lady, and yes, she is. It's a lot that's beautiful about her.
When Erykah dropped that video of her walking naked down the street.
Yeah,
and y'all just had a fit.
That was different.
Oh my
love to see
God.
women
Tell
naked.
something that was different.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
We love to see Erykah naked.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, that day, I said, first of all, anybody know, at the particular time in my life, I didn't care for slim women, right? Man,
That's your problem.
My boy was like,
I didn't either.
My boy
That's what y'all missing out on life.
No. It took time because to see when I was growing up, the Slimmies didn't show me no love.
Right there.
So that's what happened.
Well,
with
see,
me.
I'm not gonna lie. I was real skinny, right? So when I used to kick it with a Slimmy, our pelvic bone be rubbing, and it hurt. You know what I mean?
No
So by the time I got up, I was sore. But the truth of the matter, when Erykah did that whole walk down the street naked, I said, I'll be damned. I was convinced. I said, I'm
You
straight.
was convinced.
No, Miss Rhea,
that you got
Payless gone.
No, I understood why Andre went crazy.
Why Common went crazy?
That's that Badu booty.
Yeah.
Badu booty.
Some people just had that effect, you know.
It's different. Ain't it different though? How when people because when Erykah Badu showed up, she was fully clothed all the time, right? Or just wearing something like ridiculous. But when she finally showed off her body, that's when she really popped up. Yeah.
I think women do that to let you know, like, we here.
Janelle Monáe did the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, I get it.
Seeing her in
I love
suits. Next thing I know,
Oh my
yeah.
They do it to let you know, and then go back and hide. The reason why I would do something like that.
Yeah.
So you do that, Brittany?
Not naked.
I mean, I'm saying you can walk down this parking lot.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. I mean, just like I did the shorts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just to let you know, like, I'm in the building, and then
Ain't
that's
that.
it. Yeah.
What day was this?
P3.
Hey, that was last year at the Oscars, Cal. You gotta come. You gotta come.
I mean, like, some women do it just to, like, hey,
You gotta come this year, bro. You gotta make sure you come.
You don't need to have a.
I keep hearing about the shorts, the legs, the this and that, and I'm trying to see what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it was a sight to see. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was even like, "Damn, Britt, you had to do us like that, Britt."
Britt is a woman, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. But yeah, Miss Rhea Miss Rhea understands.
Miss Rhea be reading in her boots.
Okay.
I mean, Miss Rhea got them nice hoes.
I feel like sometimes women,
that's another thing I heard about them boots.
Yeah. Like they do it to let you know, like you know, but you don't always have to do it to get attention.
Yeah, but Rhea, she carried herself very well. Though.
Yeah,
like
Miss
always.
Rhea does.
Every time I seen
dope,
her,
man, because a lot of them ain't. That's dope.
No, they not. A lot not. Yeah, you
Calvin,
right.
what is your experience? Where are you meeting people?
Sit down with me for an hour. I'll let you know.
All right, damn.
Okay.
He's like,
You need an hour to tell me?
Yeah, because he needs some shea butter.
Oh my God.
A whole hour to tell me what's going on?
I mean, it's a life experience.
Clearly.
Yeah.
You can't sum it up in 30 minutes?
Hell no.
Mouse, you live the life.
You ain't
so
gonna be able
it's
to
going to
do
take
that.
you a whole week.
Britt want a spark note. Somebody.
Nah, you ain't gonna be able to have a conversation like that with somebody that's close to 40. That ain't happening.
I put it like this, but Britt, I put it like this, and it's the truth. It takes certain people in my life to tell you the experiences that I even forgot about.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Like when I was around Nate said, "Oh no, remember this?" Mm-hmm. I'm like, "Damn, I forgot I even did that shit." So, that was funny.
No, it's what Miss Rhea said in a comment.
Miss Rhea's so funny.
And Brittany Chanel had that towel on.
Okay. Shout out to some little skin.
Thank you, Miss Rhea.
Yeah.
She said Brittany Chanel had that towel on. Go check out Broad Day. I did have a towel on in Broad Day.
And let me give a shout out to the ladies, man. Y'all been rocking the natural. I appreciate it. Rhea, you too. I've been seeing your TikToks. Yeah.
This is a man's world.
The natural is great. Keep it going.
Hey, man.
Keep it going.
B.Todd, you and that man
natural is the way.
You about to do your thing.
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
Just
we'll fill you in. We'll fill you in.
keep the natural going. Keep
Oh
the
yeah,
natural going.
it ain't no
Natural
other
is
way.
the way.
Ain't no other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Miss Rhea is hilarious.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh.
Y'all probably really gonna be excited about this new one then.
Which one?
I'm working on a new project.
I'm excited.
But right now, Broad Day, y'all check out Broad Day. When I get closer to that, I'll let y'all know.
Where can people watch Broad Day?
Broad Day is on TV, TVEI. Go download that app and watch Broad Day. It's number 1 right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Bad.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Definitely check that out.
Pretty dope.
Definitely check that out.
I was in that bad boy.
Yeah.
Trailer was dope.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
It'd be
Appreciate
so
you.
good to see you in just a different light. Even though like I know you, but it's like just
That's how you know
on,
her
we really
acting.
gonna steal this money?
Her acting skills are superb, man.
Exactly.
And it's not a lot of people.
Man. She top notch though. She's professional, top notch on it.
Like I'm ready. I can't wait to see a movie with Brittany, Tia, and Cece. That's gonna be a movie.
Dynamic.
Well, me and Cece got one coming out.
I know, but I want to see all 3 of y'all in the movie. Like that would
together.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
Well, shout out to Cece. Me and her got one coming out this summer. What about your friends? So I'm in there. Yeah. I got a nice little cameo in there too. So yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to y'all for real. Yep. Hey, so yeah, I had asked you something, but we had got. I think
You asked about the kid. Was the kid thing?
No.
Or you was about to ask about the purse? What was you asking? The purse.
What purse do you think, in your mind, is a status symbol? Because some men got cars that's status symbols, like pickup trucks is a status symbol.
Now we have become that. Yeah.
That means you working?
That means no. The upkeep on a pickup truck is high. So so that means you got some bread.
I would have just thought a Cadillac.
Nah. I mean, it's a status symbol, but it's different levels of status symbol.
They got 30,000 Cadillac, $30,000 Cadillacs. Man.
Well, actually,
and Mercedes Benz.
It's 15 and 16.
Yeah,
no, it's not. Like you can go get a Caddy for like is the highest. Because are you talking about the SUV or you talking about the car?
No, I'm talking about the car. They got the little smaller ones.
Yeah, you can get a small one, but it's more. It's not 30,000.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
It's like 38, close to 40.
Oh, now?
No, that's what it is. Like they don't have nothing that's 30.
When they first, so it was one time, what happened was when all the Cadillacs, Benzes, and all that, and the Jags was high, they came out with a $30,000 line of a Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
Which was a C series.
Yeah.
The Cadillac, it was like the STS series, the CTS series.
CTS, yeah.
But it was a smaller one.
They're smaller vehicles.
And it was a Jag and a Jag. The Jag was the first person that did the $30,000 luxury car.
Because they trying to keep the luxuries going. Because BMW now you could get a smaller one, an X1. You can get something for like 30-something thousand. Yeah.
So back to the question, B. Which one do you think is number 1?
Thank you, Miss Rhea. I would definitely probably say. I'm probably definitely gonna say a Chanel.
Okay.
I think
Chanel number 1 to you.
Both. I would say like the Birkin bags were something, but because of them feeling some type of way
about us,
I would say that. But now I would probably have to go with Chanel.
Okay,
yeah, but I think like the Birkins were like big deal because it used to be like a Celine bag. A Celine bag was kind of big. Prada, those bags were big too.
Okay, that's what's up. Rhea said a watch is a status symbol to me. Yeah,
I agree with that too. Yeah,
I agree. Rolex. What else would you put up there as far as a watch being a status symbol?
You said a Rolex.
Outside of Rolex. Outside of Rolex.
What's the other one? Start with M. Movado.
Yeah, Movado.
A Movado? That's a nice watch.
Movado is a nice watch.
Yeah, that's a classic watch.
That's all I would use to wear.
A Movado? Yeah. That's a classic watch.
Yeah, because Movados can range between $179 up to $1,800.
Yeah. Like it's really subtle.
Yeah,
it's very subtle.
It's sleek.
Watch.
Yeah. It's a smooth watch. Yeah. It ain't too much. It's
like what are you talking about?
I used to have midnight
I don't really
black.
care for watch. It don't matter to me about no watch.
That's what Apple.
That's because y'all can't tell time.
We got the time on our phone.
Y'all can't tell time. That's what they were saying.
You said what, Miles?
Movado, actually, that's where Apple got the midnight black for their laptops from, was Movado. Movado had that midnight black. So,
okay.
Yeah, Movado.
Okay.
So, they still making the Cadillacs for $30,000.
They are. It's the car.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Cal?
So it's the smallest one.
Yes.
It's like 32 though, ain't it?
It's a CT.
Oh, Audemars Piguet, yeah.
But it's 32.
No, it's 30. This one is 22.
This has to be basic. Is this used or new?
That one used, but that's 22.
It gotta be used.
Yeah, that's used.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I thought you were talking about the new one.
No, I just looked up the new one. So you have to just go.
Cadillac not coming in.
I'm about to say, don't just hit back. Just
please don't.
Hey, don't swipe you remember Kenneth Cole?
Huh?
It's still holding its
Kenneth
value,
Cole?
but
Watch.
yeah.
Pensacola.
No.
He said Kenneth Cole.
Kenneth Cole.
I did not like Kenneth Cole.
I love Kenneth Cole.
He used to have some nice watches though, man.
He did. I didn't wear his clothes, but I did have a Kenneth Cole.
I have some in
I never
shoes.
saw a picture of the motherfucker, so I never wore shit until I seen a picture of him. And I bought
Rita
some
said
shoes.
Brightland. She right there.
Brightland was that was it was a status symbol, but that's because the rappers made it hot. Like Jeezy, Fabulous, all of them, they was making that hot.
I mean, personally,
like
whatever I put on, I'm gonna make it hot.
Yeah,
and that's just how I feel about anything that I'm gonna wear. Like, if you have style, you can put on anything and you can make it hot.
And make it good.
You can make it look good. Like, it doesn't have to be a big name brand or a big designer. Like, if you have confidence, you have style, you could do whatever.
Trust me, I'm living proof of that. I remember working at the plant with Cal, and I started. I didn't like the safety glasses that they provided us at work.
So I was like, was protecting your eyes?
No, I didn't like how they look. I didn't like how they felt. So I went on Amazon and I purchased my own safety glasses.
Gotcha.
They just happen to look nice.
Gotcha.
All of a sudden,
started a safety trend in the plant. He had different vests. He had everybody getting vests.
I got in trouble for that
glasses,
too.
Everything.
Yeah, but I changed. But I definitely,
these don't protect your eyes. These protect your eyes.
But I changed the game though. Like, so I wore the glasses to work one day.
You the Ivan Iverson motherfucker playing.
And then they was like, where you get them from? I'm like, Amazon. So I'm thinking they gonna just go on Amazon and get them later. Like, nah, just order them for me. I'll pay you. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Now I'm taxing.
And that's where my hustle started.
Now I'm taxing a little bit.
So then I'm like, okay, I can sell those. What else can I sell? So we, as high-low drivers, you had to wear vests. So I was like, I don't like the vest I'm wearing. I'm about to change that up too.
so this was on break?
Yeah. So I started wearing different vests that match my shoes or something like that. Hey, like, hey, where you get that vest from? Amazon. You want one? Pay me this.
That's great.
It's a fashion show.
Exactly.
Yep.
No. People do be putting that junk on to go to work.
Oh, now I've seen ridiculousness in the plant.
Yeah, I heard that some people. It
they
on
do.
Where you at?
Yeah.
It's 11/11.
Yeah, I seen dude.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I wear a whole club outfit to work, so I
because
seen
that's
that.
what they going after.
But my thing is, if I got to go to work, I want to be comfortable, and I want to even though I'm not gonna wear like what I'm gonna wear outside or at a bar or whatever, I still want to look presentable. So high-low driver on the line, whatever, I still want to look decent. It just I started to hustle off of it. So I understand how that works. When you got that, people gonna pay attention.
I'm
Hey, that's
also
a big thing though. In the
even
plant.
if I
That's
don't.
a big thing. Fashion in the plant is a big thing.
It is.
Is it?
Little do people know it's a big thing.
Yeah, because you spending most of your life there. That's why.
Yeah.
You got 10, 12-hour shifts. You're not even at home like that.
I could put on some sweatpants and a hoodie and be okay.
I got way too dirty.
Now, that's me.
I mean, just because, like I said, I might not be okay, but hey, I got $5 in my pocket.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I got
Or
lunch
guess
money.
what? I could go home and go put it on.
Yeah, definitely.
And guess what? I got a home. So that's how I feel with certain things.
Good looking out, Denver. You already know, bro. That's one of my other plant
that
homies.
You had to,
he said I had the eye game on lock.
This was really a thing.
It was really a thing.
He not worried about protecting his eyes. He worried about being stylish and protected.
But they were safety. They were safety
I'm
glasses
about to
there.
put the plant on.
Yeah.
Share this, them. Share this on the line, them.
Yep, for real. Good looking out,
I
there.
feel like I need to go to somebody's plant so I can just walk in there because I've been hearing so many stories what be going on in the plant. I need to go. Like, I just need to go so I can just walk through and see what be going on up here.
Yeah.
We were already gonna do a series. We just gonna do a series though. For sure.
No, like I want to go though. Like I want to go to the job and just see
check
what's happening and check it out because everybody tell me like, yo, plant life is something. And it's like, okay, I want to know what's going on in here.
It is. I
be hearing stuff on the phone, but I want to see for myself.
Yo,
I'm nosy.
It's like a whole episode, but in real life. at the
I want to
plant.
go. I want to be like, what y'all doing here?
No, for real. Just
You
for a
will
day.
go-
Just let me see.
8 o'clock hit, everybody shot o'clock. I'm like, what?
Yep.
It's like a
They've
soap
been
opera.
working all day.
Like, how y'all making cars and y'all getting drunk?
Because all you got to do is snap them parts on.
Yeah.
And that's why when you hit cars, it's damaged and totaled.
Shout out Warren. Shout out Warren.
Yeah, shout out Warren
shout out
Truck
Warren.
for sure. Yeah, that was it was a time in the plant, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny.
I'm glad y'all had fun in the plant.
I'll be back.
You going back to the plant?
Yeah, I'll be back eventually.
Okay.
Okay, just not now.
Just healing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I
This,
have a question.
is this part of the hour conversation we supposed to have?
No.
Oh.
Now, when y'all were working at the plant, and y'all, you know, money was coming in, was y'all more prone to buy designer or nicer things? This goes for you too, Cal.
No, I was taking care of my community and my people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't caring about the clothes. I was
Yeah.
in position.
I was taking care of home. I didn't start caring about all that other stuff until I got depressed.
Okay.
And then I just started spending money like I was slow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Hey, but shout out Todd though, man. Shout out Todd in that time frame, because that was like one of the craziest times in life for him. And
Yeah.
he went through that like seamlessly. Like, even though you could tell stuff was going on, it's how he handled it for me.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate
And
that.
that plays into the whole black men's mental health thing. Like, you spoke out about it, and a lot of people don't.
Yeah. I feel like I had to, because if I didn't, I was gonna lose my mind for real. So I had to speak on it. Yeah. So I appreciate that, bro. For real.
Right.
Well, that's why y'all have GERF too, right? So y'all can have a mental outlet.
Yeah, for sure.
Isn't that how GERF started, right?
Yes, GERF definitely originally started for me.
From them have an outlet, because you guys really don't have much of anything.
No, we don't got shit
With
really.
a splash alarm.
Do y'all really look for that though, or
We do, but we try.
y'all just won't say nothing about it?
We majority of the times we look for it in our mates, and then our mates be like, don't get it, and so that's how most men venture off and do other things.
Other things.
And it's not anything about cheating, but
No, I know it's other things.
Find solace in another person, because what happens is when a person is willing to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Especially to a man, that's God given.
Yeah, definitely.
Because trust me, we don't get hurt until we do something bad.
But y'all not looking for women
hilarious.
to solve anything. Y'all just looking for women to just be understanding and listen.
No, I mean,
we're looking for appreciation above all.
Yeah. I mean, y'all can't solve our problems, but
Definitely.
If you listen and we feel like it was you heard us, we feel like we have somebody on our side.
So, like, what is appreciation
I have a
for
question.
y'all? Like,
So,
what does
yeah.
appreciation look like?
Appreciation looks like this. Hey, honey, how you doing? Hey, I seen what you did. Good looking, blah blah, whatever. Just acknowledgement on the things that we done.
So it doesn't have to necessarily be action based in which you feel like they heard you.
It's not praise.
Yeah, it's not praise.
No, I'm
It's
saying
just
to let them know that they heard you. I'm just saying
Heard
it
or
isn't
seen what we've been doing.
Let me give you
I need
another example. I'm gonna give you another
Yeah.
example. Okay, for instance, my wife, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know she'd never experienced Valentine's Day. I had reached a point in my life where I didn't celebrate that crap no more. It's a man-made holiday. Don't care about it. However, I didn't know she didn't experience it. So she made it a big deal one year, and I'm like, girl, I look out for you throughout the year. What the hell is Valentine's Day? You can't even compare. If I'm looking out for you throughout the year and you want to talk to me about this man-made holiday, what are we talking about? Now, again, I didn't know she never experienced it. So that changed my ideology about it. So I said, okay, well, you know what? You haven't experienced it. My bad that your last situation sucked. I'm about to go ahead and show you what Valentine's Day should look like since you didn't experience it. However, if I'm looking out for you throughout the year, what are we talking about?
And that's what
you know what I'm saying?
It's the principle.
So,
If the furnace break
when
tomorrow, don't
but
look
when
for
I-
a Valentine's Day gift.
But when I
Wait,
said
what?
that, what you say, Cal?
I said if the furnace break tomorrow, don't look
Don't
for
look for
Valentine's
Valentine's.
Day.
Oh, that's real. No, that's real. But like I was saying though, I wanted to give my wife a little bit of what she was looking for, but also get her to see what was more important. You want to celebrate this holiday that everybody else celebrating, or do you like getting gifts on a random Wednesday? Take your pick. So yeah,
I mean, because I feel him, because what happens is my mother used to tell me when she first got cancer, right? Christmas wasn't the same that year. And she said, baby, whatever you do, don't have a fit, don't get upset. He said, I give you Christmas every day. Right? Mm-hmm. I was like, no, but I wanted turntables. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I felt bad. And so she didn't get them for me for Christmas. She got them for me for my birthday. Because she was like, Petey, I need you to go clean up that basement. Mm-hmm. My turntables are settled downstairs. And it made me realize that when parents is doing for children, if they raise in an ungrateful manner, they will always be ungrateful.
Yes.
But my mother made me, she talked to me and said, listen, even with about the food, because she know I love her fried chicken. She said, no, not then. She's like, I know.
Go on.
Bless you. So she said, I can't put salt in my food no more. Mm-hmm. And then, you got to go to with no sugar.
So you didn't have no salt in your chicken?
No salt, salt, period. She literally just threw all the salt away. Mm-hmm. Wow. And sugar. She's like, we can't eat it no more.
Yeah. So it taught you to be grateful for what you had.
Anyway.
I mean, y'all just seem pretty simple.
We are.
Y'all do. I mean, honestly, like men do seem very simple.
Yes. We want our feet rubbed. The majority thing a woman that we probably want a woman to do is to rub our feet. Other than that, we don't have ass.
Man, a foot rub is amazing.
Man, listen,
dog.
Women be like, I ain't rubbing no feet. I don't even like touching my own feet. And
that's a bigger problem. Why you want me to touch them dogs?
Right. And then, but
I ain't looking for the foot rub, but
I'm not looking
for the gratitude.
I'm not looking for it, but it feels
shoulders,
good. Feet. No.
Shoulders is cool.
Maybe my shoulders.
Cal, you mean the middle?
Cal, you saying that because you probably got some slave feet. But what I'm trying to tell you is,
I don't know, but it's fun. That's funny. I don't.
Okay, but I'm saying
it's like I'm not really looking for a foot.
I'm telling ladies, whenever your man feel like you think he fell down, if you have a hot tub of water for him, put his feet in, and you just soak his feet and rub his feet, one, he feel appreciated. Two, he feel good. If you do that for your man, I promise you, that man will be like, he ain't going no damn where. He be like, shit, my baby just rubbed my feet. You'll be single forever.
It's a lot of men working a lot of hours that's not being taken care of properly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
or
that's
appreciated
true.
properly. Or when Valentine's Day come up, it's like the rest of the relationship don't never mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I love though too is a woman that understands the good and bad and ugly in me. Like you ain't gotta like it, but understand it. That's what I like. Like just understand that this is a part of me, whether you like it or not. And if you could deal with it, cool. And if you can't,
adios.
Yeah.
Speaking of adios,
it's like 12 people that lives in Todd.
Speaking of adios,
it's literally 12 of them.
How many versions of me have you seen though?
I've seen a few.
At least
8. In a matter of 5 minutes.
I saw the version of you. One time when you came in and 20% wasn't done. I don't ever want to see that guy again.
Oh wow! Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you can go from 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, because I'm big on people taking care of business. If you got a job to do your job. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Do your job.
It's like, my God, bro, chill.
Do your job. That's all. Yeah, I remember that day
it's
too.
It's like 12 people in one.
Speaking of 12 people in one, we one league got to get out of here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all, we about to get out of here. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on podcast.
Bye,
Go ahead and subscribe on YouTube channel. Subscribe. Thank you, Calvin, for dealing with us today.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh my God.
Go subscribe to me on YouTube too.
Oh, that was.
Yeah,
we got you.
Put your link in the comments, bro.
Yeah, put your link.
Oh,
subscribe.
it's going in for sure.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Good game. Productions. Shout out to Gigi because I thought that was Gigi naming her business.
No, that's her last name though. Yeah. But that is dope.
Gigi to the second.
She made a drink yesterday.
She need to get on that, man.
It was powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, powerful.
Yeah.
Did it sit you down?
No, it had him cracking up.
But she great with the drinks. Like she
is.
really need to start the smoothie,
She do.
bartending, whatever. Like that.
Gigi, and if you out there,
yeah, Gigi,
if you
get on it.
Get on it.
Gigi, if you're listening.
All right, we about to get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later.
We out of here, y'all.
Good game.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
All men ain't like daddy. That's not fair.
So I'm gonna be like Queen Latifah and these bitches set it off. I ain't risking my life for no $2,000. You got $1 million in the hood. Somebody gonna fuck around and rob that motherfucker. You see a bitch, and smack a bitch.
Rise and grind. Morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause you